Hey everybody, it's me, Marco from Analog Things, and today I want to make you think outside of your image. And let's get into it. Okay, first off, I hope you all spend a really nice Christmas and enjoy some time with your family and friends. And if not, really do it. It's really important to spend time with your family. You don't know how much you have left. And I'm sorry if I'm not in the best mood today, but I was all day in the hospital with my grandpa because he's not in a good condition, and that's family business. But I also wanted to let you know that, like, if I'm not in the best mood at this video, excuse me myself, but it's not the best time for our family at the moment. But let's get into it. What do I mean by thinking outside of the picture frame? We are currently, all the processes I showed you are in that image, in that one image. So, but what if we take a different approach and we work with multiple pictures, or we just destroy this one picture but go outside of the frame? What I mean with this is working with triptychons, just compositions of 2 images or 3 images, and cutting your image into pieces. You could do this with a lot of ways. You can do it with portraits and maybe take some different angles and cut the picture in pieces. You can take that with architecture, geometric forms. So we're probably going to use this image, and it's pretty geometric, and it's an image I actually took at a train station because I spent a lot of time on train stations. And also the other thing we will take a look on is making this image, this one here, these 3 images that I took of a train that also already looks like pretty nice. Let's change it into one image, but also cut it into pieces. So we're gonna start with the 3 images of the train and how I would process and do that process. What do we need for that process? We need images, and you need to think about these images when you take them. So you have to think in your head already when you're at the location. What do I want to do with these images? Do I just want to have this one regular image, or do I want to go a little bit further and maybe extend that image? Or maybe I just want to break out of that image and add something. In this case, I was thinking about doing one big image. I wanted a panoramic image, but that's not possible with Polaroid, Fuji, doesn't matter. So I was thinking, okay, I want that panoramic image. How do I achieve it? Well, easy as that. I'm gonna take 3 pictures and put it next to each other. But still, there is a frame in the middle. Well, we cut that frame away. We just cut it away. And then we have our big one-time image. But to spice it a little bit up, we're gonna cut that image into little stripes and put them right next to each other. So that's what we're gonna do now. And we need a few things for that. I like to use some adhesive foil, that's double-sided foil, to put on my Polaroids. Then we need a cutter knife, and we need a pretty good ruler. Well, not a good one, but I would suggest a cutting ruler that has a steel edge that's made for cutting. So if you have a ruler like this that has like a numbering on one side and steel on the other side, never cut on this side, never. Okay, that is for measuring, that's for cutting. Nobody tells you that stuff, but that's really important because this is a steel edge that it's made for cutting. But if you cut here, you will destroy the smooth edge, or like the straight edge actually. Okay, so we got the 3 things. We also need the images, and we need something to glue them on. I just use photo cardboard that's black and white. So one side is black, one side is white, and I can always choose which one I want. And it should be a little bit bigger than the frame you want to put it in, because I normally don't measure perfectly, so I just stick it in the middle, and afterwards I use passepartout, put the passepartout over the image to make it perfectly fit into the frame. So we're gonna start with putting some double-sided tape on these images. Let's take our double-sided foil. We peel off that one side. So what I'm gonna do is I just put these 3 images on the gluing foil or double-sided foil to have them sticking when I put them on the cardboard. One really important note: when you work with sticky things like this, it's really important to put them away from your working space. So what I regularly do is stick them together on each other, and then I have a table corner that's designated sticking thingy corner. That's on my right side always for me, and that's why I always put like tape, double-sided foil or anything, so it's out of my working area when I work. and it's just like the adhesive foil I need at the moment on the place I work. We got our 3 images. There's left side, there's middle, and there's right side. So what do we want to do with these 3 images? We want to get rid of that little frame in the middle. That frame in the middle, these 2 parts, they kind of, I mean, at the moment it works. If I would put that image like this, it would work. But we want to get rid of that. We want to have one single long image and then put it together. So what we're gonna do is we measure. I'm gonna cut out like the picture really straight at the foil, so I can measure it on the back and mark it on the back where I need to set my cuts. So I just have my marker here. Okay, so if I would make 1 centimeter stripes, I would get stuck at the end. Let's measure. The complete distance of the frame is 72 millimeters. 72 is divided through 8. That's actually good. We take 8 millimeters as a spacing, and that should work out really fine. I'm gonna cut off a little bit of the last frame. So, but the picture's overlapping, it should work out really fine. We have our markers set. Now we're ready to cut the image. What I would suggest is starting on top and working your way down. The last one go soft and make a few runs so your last piece doesn't move away. Okay, so we got our stripes. And now let's see how that looks already. So the first image is here, and it already looks pretty nice. It's an interesting version, which I messed up by cutting not straight. If you have one of these cutting boards or rulers, that's way better. So we're gonna put that up here. So that's our first image. And we're gonna concentrate on the other 2 pictures. So we're gonna do the other 2 pictures now. So that's what we're looking at the moment. We got our frames in place. We'd actually put it together like, kind of like this, to have it a creative, jiggly solution. But I will go for a little spacing between each image. So we're gonna start at the left side and work our way to the right side. So what I would suggest is using a kind of a separator. I use cardboard that's like 1 millimeter to put between all the slices, so we have the same distance between all these slices to make it a nice even image at the end. So we're gonna start with the picture on the left side. Okay, we're finally done. I put all the stripes on and it kind of looks really cool in my opinion. Yes, there's some edges in there because I wasn't really perfectly framing the image, since that's not possible with the camera I used for this image. But it's shot on Instax square film, so this image is pretty cheap in my opinion, and it looks really amazing. It's one of a kind. So let's take this image and make it also interesting. Okay, I put the picture again on double-sided foil. So where do we cut this image? We actually take the lines here. Okay, so we got 2 pieces now. And that actually looks pretty cool already. Like just lying like this. So, okay, and we're gonna take that image again and put it onto this here. Good morning and hello everybody. Unfortunately my camera didn't record the last pieces yesterday, so I'm back here and we will finish today what we started yesterday. So I already cut off the edges of a few pictures, and here's our train. It looks pretty nice. If I would have taken the images at the right level, it would be an amazing shot. Unfortunately I was stepping a little bit, I didn't use a tripod, so we have these little steps inside of the train. Otherwise I think it looks really cool, and it gives it a cool, nice look. The other one is this one, the geometric form, and I really like this one. I think this form has so much, like these geometric forms in images have so much potential to break out of this frame. Just cut it into pieces and make it stand out a little bit more. You have to be sure you want to do that, because if you do it with a Polaroid or an Instax film or whatever, the picture is lost afterwards. It's gone since it's cut. So prepare yourself, or if you really just do a scan, print it out and just test around if you want to. But if you already know where to go, or if you're like straightforward, just want to try it, take a picture, just cut it into pieces. Well, I think that's the process. Try to break out of that frame, think outside of the box. Even if you want to go with geometric forms like this, try to put multiple pictures together, just combine different parts of a building, for example. Or if you want to take a portrait, just imagine taking a portrait from the left side and from the right side, and then like put these pictures together and just make one left, one right, one left, one right, one left, and you have this effect on the face that's like left and right, left and right. It gives it a really cool, neat effect. And I hope you enjoyed that process. I hope you enjoyed the video again. If you did so, please like the video, and if you want to see more content like that, hit subscribe down there. And I'm really happy that we are already over 2,000 subscribers. That means a lot to me. You're giving me a huge feedback here in the community, and I'm really thankful for what you do for me. And I hope to continue producing videos for all of you. Okay, see you next time. Bye!